and welcome to the classroom presentation. My name is Filippa and I'm the Study Socially Responsible at Studentkåren in Borås.
Hi, and welcome to the University of Borås. We now have a new year, and that also means you guys, the new students, taking your first steps into the academic world. My name is Ebba Britmer, and I'm honored to be the chairperson of the Student Union here in Borås. Today, on the 17th of January, the spring introduction finally starts. I'm sure many of you are nervous today, and that is totally fine. I still remember my first day and how nervous and filled with excitement I was, and it's just how it should be. You now have a fun and informative week in front of you, and make sure to ask all your questions. The student buddies and the union are here to support and guide you through your first week. With all that said, I wish you a great start of your studies, and I hope to see you in the corridors.
We usually do it in one of our classrooms, the classroom presentation, hence the name. But due to the pandemic, we thought that it would be safest for everyone to do this digitally online. So I hope you enjoy the video.
I would like to start this off by reminding you to watch the digital school tour to learn more about the school support systems and to familiarize yourself with the campus. Otherwise, you can contact the international office or us at the student union's office for all questions and guidance. So, what is the student union? We can start off with our office. It is located just right up the stairs next to the library in the building called Sandgärdet. And what do we do? Well, we work with improving and helping you with your education. We do that through educational coverage and support and help. This week we will host a lunch seminar about examinations, how you best prepare, what you're supposed to do during your exam, and also what happens afterwards. So show up with as many questions as possible. Check out our webpage or Orbi for more information. We also do some study social work, like a labor market, where you can meet companies from your future field of work. Our sections also host trips, like Copenhagen Fashion Week, the Book Fair in Gothenburg. We collaborate with the association groups on campus to create as many fun activities as possible with a broad range of interests. Make sure to tune in this Thursday for more information regarding association groups and our sections. Check out our introduction schedule for more info. We are also the owners of The Corner, where we, along with our sections and the association groups around campus, host events. We host the membership breakfasts, events for charities, and the association groups arrange parties, seatings, game nights, and much, much more. We also work with making life as a student even better. We do this work on both a local and a national level. When you become a member at the student union, you automatically become a part of one of the sections. Our sections represent the 3 different faculties of the university in Borås. This is of course so that you are being represented by someone who reads the same course, program, or in the same faculty as yourself. When we work with work environment safety questions, for example, it looks different for everyone. This is why the sections are so important to us. To work with educational coverage on all faculties at the same time, by having representatives in all of the sections. During this introduction week, you will also be able to meet some student buddies from all sections. You can see which section and study field they belong to on their shirt, if it's blue, red, or yellow. So why should you become a member? Well, it's a chance to engage yourself as a student and get support in your life as students. You get business contacts, exclusive discounts, a richer and more fun student life, for example by joining our membership breakfasts, and also through our membership letters that we send out. You should also become a member to tag along on the exclusive trips, and also of course for the friends for life. This was a small presentation about the work that we do at the student union, but you're always welcome to call or email us, or why not even come to our office for a visit. So your S number should look something like this. S22 and something to follow up. The S number is your ID at the university, and you can use it to access the computers and the different system that the university use, and it's also your student email address. And now for the access tag. And you're going to need to pick up this tag yourself at the student reception. It is located in the Balder building, in the orange brick building, and it's just the stairway up, as I'm showing you right here. And you can come and retrieve it on Monday to Friday from 8 to 15. So I will walk you through the process on how you get your access tag, or blip as some people call it. And the student reception is right here in the student center. First I pick up a queue ticket, and now we wait for our turn. The first thing you tell them when you get here is that you want to pick up an access tag or a blip, and they will ask for your ID so that they can confirm that it's actually you and give you the right access in your access tag. This is very important for all your upcoming lectures, but also for your labs if you guys have that.
Tack så du ha. Får du tillbaka din legitimation.
Tack.
Då får du välja en 4-siffrig kod där som du vill ha på den här blippen. Nu trycker 4 siffror.
The next thing I get to do is to pick a 4-digit code that is used with my card. This card actually has 3 functions in one. It's access to the classrooms, printing, and also borrowing books at the
Om
library.
man får ett sånt, tappar du bort det så kostar det 100 kronor att få en ny. Så det är bra att sätta fast den i någon nyckel eller så.
Tack så hjärtligt.
Ja.
So this is what an access tag looks like. It's very important to have it at all times, and is used to get access to the buildings of the university. In certain places, for example Media Lab, there is an alarm that goes off after 6 o'clock and on weekends, so all you have to do if it activates is to go to the designated blip station and blip it. And with the blip you can also copy, scan or print papers. For each page there is a fee of 0.5 kronor or 2 kronor if you use full color. And lastly, you can of course use your blip as a library card in the school's library. Now I'm going to walk through some of the most useful websites for us as students here at the University of Borås. Let's start off with Kronox. On Kronox you can find your schedule. To find it you have to search for your program code or your program name. Right now I'm looking at the nurses schedule. On Kronox you can also book study rooms. To be able to do this you have to log in with your S number. So if we look at their schedule I can clearly see what course it is, who's scheduled the lecture, and then where we're going to be, if it's Zoom or in one of the lecturing halls in school. And I can also see what we're going to go through during that exact lecture. On Kronox you can also, as I said, book group rooms right here, but you have to log in with your S number. But most importantly, you can register for your examination on Kronox. Registration for an examination must be made at least 10 days before the examination date. If you miss your registration date, you will not be allowed to write your examination. Canvas is a learning platform that most, if not all of you will use. On Canvas you can communicate with teachers and receive the course material. It is recommended to log in frequently since a lot of information from the university arrives here. Right now I'm checking out my courses, and you'll be able to click on them and read more about the courses here. And Ping Pong is the old learning platform that was an alternative to Canvas. This might be different from course to course if you're using Canvas or Ping Pong, but I would contact my course responsible to make sure that I know which platform we're using. On Lördagsportalen you will find your grades and be able to register to courses. right here, it's just to click on one of the courses that I've had and I would be able to see my grades in that course. On Papercut, you deposit money for your printer account, and you can also check out your printer account. For each page that is black and white, there's a fee of 0.5 kronor, and for each page of full color, there's a fee of 2 kronor. And if I need to add credit, I just do that right here on Add Credit, and it's easy as that. On the university's website, there's a lot of information, but primarily you can access the library where you can search for course literature and also loan it online. You log in with your S number. For example, this geometry book. I want to borrow it, so I check that it says full text available. And I just press the blue button, log in with my S number as usual. And right here I can download the PDF or read it all online. Here you'll find all the information regarding your program and courses. Among other things, you can find your course syllabus here. It is recommended you read these in order to get a better understanding of the course layout. Right now I'm searching up the program for nurses, and on this page you can also check your educational plan. Right now I'm looking at the nurses' educational plans and which parts that's in their education. This is something that you can do yourself too, so that you're prepared for your whole time here in Borås. And right now I'm going to look at a course and a course syllabus. So I'm just picking one of the courses that are starting here this spring. And when we look at the course syllabus, you're able to see which targets or aims that are in the course, what you're being examined on, and what the teachers want you to show at the end of the course. And you also see which forms of examination you're going to be doing. And this is something that is set when the education is sent out and can't be changed during the course. I quickly want to remind you to read these through before your course starts, so that you are prepared and know what you are going to take notes on to make them more relevant for your examination. On the self-service portal, you can find your exams when they have been graded and scanned. So let's check out my profile, and right here I can see my mathematical analysis, what I handed out during the exam, both graded and ungraded, so with or without notes. The Student Union of Borås is the student group that represents all of the students at the university. The union sits in councils, meetings, and other groups that decides over your education, and we work to make sure that you get the best education possible. We make sure that we are represented as well, so that the university never makes a decision without a student representative there. If this is something that is interesting to you, you can click in Contacts and contact any of us at the office. Just give us a call or an email, or you can contact the central info email for more information. Now I'm going to show you how to become a member. So you press the Become a Member, and you can read more about what a membership entails, what it leads to. You can also press the button here and fill out your personal number or your T number. If you have a T number, you will find it in your admission letter. Exchange students will receive their T number by email when the registration opens. I will include a link in the description that you can check out. Last thing I say before I sign off is that I think that you guys should follow us on Facebook to stay updated on what we're doing, and the same goes for Instagram, just to stay updated on what us from the Student Union are doing right now. And if you haven't already, then download the app Orbi and follow us in there to take part of as many of the introductions activities as possible. You'll be able to sign up to some of the physical events, like bowling, or maybe go watch a movie, or maybe you want to tag along for the seating at the end of the week. Would be really fun to see you guys there. And I think that that is some of the best ways to stay updated on what us from the Student Union are doing. We also sometimes put up toilet paper, which is just fun, relevant information right now. And also we do a membership send out for all of you who are members. And as always, if there is a question that you think needs to be raised that we at the Student Union should tackle, then please just contact us via phone, email, or come by our office. And with all of that said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great start at your time at the university.